My name is Floyd Foster Fair, but I sing under the name Floyd Foster.
Now I am climbing higher each day. Darkness of night has vanished away.
I'm from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Been living there for the last 20 years. I moved out there because I joined a quartet, March 4th Quartet. I've been in the group since 2002. Recently, I started going out on my own, doing solo ministry under Floyd Foster. And I also sing in another group called Heaven for Sure. And I've been with them for 3 years. And they're also a Southern Gospel group. When I was a kid, my dad decided to take us to a Southern Gospel concert up in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And it was a group called the Eastman Quartet. And I sat down and I was blown away by the music. It was like, this is what I want to do with my life. But I walked away from it. I kept listening to the music, but I never did anything with it until I was in my mid-20s. And my friend led me back to the Lord back in March of 1987. And I went back to church. And it turns out the pastor is the baritone singer for the Eastman Quartet. His name's J.R. Damiani. And I wanted to join the choir. And he sat down next to me. Oh, well, I'm going to sing with my mentor. And so after we got done practice, he said, I think you can make it. He said, go get voice lessons. So I did. I've always loved country music, and I love Southern Gospel music ever since I was a kid. And I listened to it all the way through my teenage years. It was just what I had available to me. And I've been singing Southern Gospel music now. Yeah, I was brought up on Southern Gospel music. And it's the traditional Southern Gospel music, not the newer stuff that they have out there today. But I love the old hymns, I love the harmonies, and it touches your soul, and that's what's important. I sing as Floyd Foster, but I also have Carol with me. This is Carol.
Hello.
There she is. She does background vocals for me, and she does a lot of the talking when we're in between songs. It helps the ministry. She gives a
Perspective.
Yeah, that's a good word. Perspective. And sometimes we need to change it up a little bit. Carol does a wonderful song called You'll Get Through This, and it has such a beautiful message.
It's not one of your classic gospel music songs. It's a newer song, but the message is there, and that's what we're looking for in songs when we choose them, is what the message is.
That's right, definitely. When we do a program, we try to incorporate different styles. In fact, we have one song that's a Jewish style song. We were over in Israel earlier this year, and we got a chance to listen to the music over there, and we heard this song, and we said, wow, that's a great song. So we incorporated that in our program. We also do more upbeat songs, and we even slow it down and do some old hymns.
And some that'll make you laugh.
Yes, that's true. People love it when you do old hymns because they can sing along, and they enjoy that very much.
Well, when you sing The Lighthouse, the look on people's faces as they sing along, it has a lot of meaning to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. That's when I always see the reaction.
Yeah. When we're singing, we see the look on people's faces, and we want people to understand there is a God, and He cares about them, and we can touch them through the music like you can't do in other forms of entertainment. It just touches your heart, and it's important, because some of the people we're singing to aren't saved, and we know that, and we try to pick songs that will bring that message to them, and hopefully, they'll come up to us afterwards and ask us how they can be saved, and That's what we're looking for. That's the main thing we do this for, is to bring people to Christ.
We love when people come up to the table and talk to us about how the music struck them, or sometimes they share a story about themselves, and that's where we are blessed. We may have blessed them in some way, but they bless us with those things that they share with us.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a song we do called Mending Broken People, and it talks about all the different ways, God's there to help them.
We're servants of the Lord, and we really do want to share his word. We do that through this ministry of singing, and we just love going out. We have more blessings and enjoyment in sharing his word with each person.
Yeah, since we're both retired, we have a chance to go out whenever, people need us. That's what we're called to do, be servants.